y'all, hey, it's Quella the Mua, and we are back on another Sunday. How y'all been doing? I missed my Quellans, whatever. Y'all, so I know last week that I ended up putting out a video on Monday instead of Sunday, and that was because it be too much going on, and your girls just be needing a break. I try to create content for YouTube. I create content for TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Your girl need a break, so don't be too hard on me. I love y'all too. Okay, so y'all, back to the makeup. So today is her birthday or whatever, or when I was recording this, it was her birthday. So say happy birthday. And right now we on her brows. Now she kept telling me to go bigger and bigger and bigger, y'all. I was getting scared, I ain't even gonna lie, because I don't know, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm filling in her brows, and I'm gonna fill them in real big and bold because that's what she wanted. So don't come in my comments about some, oh, her brows was too big, oh, they was too... She instructed me on what to do to her brows the whole time. Okay, so y'all, this part is pretty self-explanatory. Y'all see that I'm filling in the brows, but I just got a question for y'all. What do y'all want me to go in depth about? Because I really want to know. I have a few ideas. I have like a list of 10 things that I really want to go in depth about, but I want y'all to tell me what y'all need from me, if that makes sense. I don't want to just be rambling and talk about stuff y'all really don't even care about. Like, I'm here to help y'all grow either as a makeup artist, or if you want to do your own face. Like, that's what my channel is for. And if you're not learning anything because I'm just spewing out stuff that you don't care about, then this page is null and void. So I need y'all to tell me what we need to be talking about, what we need to be doing on this channel, because your girl is really trying to help the girlies out. So let me know. Okay, y'all, so while I'm filling in her brows, she is showing me inspiration pics of what she want her makeup to look like. So we're gonna go from there. Also, I am going in with the pencil over the dark that I already did in a lighter shade because I want it to be more contrast. Y'all gonna see how it looks in the end, because I'm gonna also add black over that in sparse areas. It's gonna give a nice natural looking brow. So you already know LA Pro Girl is my fave to shape the brows, and that's what we doing today. So you already know I like to mix the colors to get the perfect shade that I love. If y'all want a tutorial on that, then go ahead and leave that in the comments for me, because that could be something I could be adding. So we do this part a million times on this channel. All I do is shape the brows, and then I bring the product down, because you don't want the product caked up around the brows. Like, it's going to give a halo effect, and it just does not look good. Also, when you are bringing the product down, you are basically preparing the eye for the eyeshadow that you are going to put down. It gives the eye a more vibrant look. So when you go to the top of the brow, you always want to use something closer to the client's skin tone or your skin tone to make sure that there is not, like I said, a halo effect. You do not want the halo effect. I used to always forget to either use something close to the client's skin tone or go back over it with my foundation, and I'm telling you, it literally looks horrible when you forget. So that's another tip, do not forget. Okay, so y'all, right here, I am blending out the concealer away from her eyelids and on the top of her forehead, because you want a smooth base for your eyeshadow and you also want a smooth base for your foundation. You don't want anything too bulky on the skin because it's going to leave creases and other things can happen from that. And for eyeshadow, we just went in with something close to her skin tone because, like I said, this is going to be real soft and sultry. Now we are going in with her foundation shade. So I actually mixed this foundation to get the shade that's I'm putting on her face right now. And remember, I said do not forget to go around the eyebrow because you do not want it to be a halo effect after you are done with the makeup. It just looks tacky, like for real tacky. So that's what I'm doing here. Another thing, lady, learn your tools. So when I want to go for a more soft glam type of look, I'm going to use my beauty blender a whole lot more than I will use my brushes, because brushes give more full coverage and beauty blenders give it takes more of the product away. Okay, so y'all, right here, y'all see me highlighting all the high points of her face. And we do that because you want to mimic the natural structure of a face. You don't want to just have a flat face. So when you put down foundation, you literally taking away the dimension of the person's face, and you want to add that back by using light or dark colors, if that makes sense. You kind of have to study face structures and stuff like that to know what you're trying to do on a certain person's face. They can have an oval shaped face, they can have a circle shaped face, fat faces, skinny faces. You do different things on different people's face, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I am done highlighting all the high points of her face, and that is giving you a general idea of where the light will be placed. Okay, so now I am going in with a brush because I want this under eye to be very full coverage. I do not like under eyes to be nothing else but full coverage. And like I said, you kind of have to learn what tools to use when you want something specific. Also, for concealers, you do want to use colors that you already see. You don't want to just make up a color because you're saying, oh, it's 2 shades lighter than your client's skin tone. You always want to use a color that's already there. So what I like to do is go to the client's neck. Sometimes it's 2 colors there, and I'll use that lighter color for the concealer under eye, and that way I have something to guide me on the range. Okay, y'all, so after I was done blending out that concealer, I did go in with a lighter concealer because I want this look to be a bright under eye. I only go in at the corners of her eye, on a little bit on her chin and on the bridge of her nose, like I said, just to give it a brighter effect. And I'm going to blend this out with a powder puff because I want it to be smooth and full coverage at the same time. So what I used to do before I had a powder puff, I used to go in with a brush for full coverage, and then to make it smooth, I went back over that with my beauty blender. The powder puff then changed the game to where you can do 2 in 1. So keep that in mind. Go get you a powder puff and you'll have smooth and full coverage. And then I just took some setting powder and I just went over those areas that I just put the concealer. Okay, so y'all, now we contouring her nose, and I'm not really like going in with a dark shade at first. I'm just putting this down for placement, and then I like how it gradually gets dark as well. Like I said, I don't like just going in with a light or a dark color. I want to go in with the middle color first and then go light or dark, if that makes sense. But I'm using the triangle method for the nose because I want her nose to be snatched. Like I said, it is her birthday, and I'm going into the front part of her brow because it just connects the brow and the nose. It looks much better to me when you connect the brow and the nose. Right here you see me adding some warmth to her face. Look at that. Like, look at how smooth it's making it look like after I put down the cream and wet products. And something else I learned about noses is to go in with the smallest brush possible and then go in with a fluffy brush over it to blend it out. If you go in with the fluffy brush at first, then you're spreading the product in places that you really don't want the product to go. Right here you see me setting her with some translucent powder, and I'm doing a thin layer at first with a small brush, and then I am going to go back over that with a powder puff to just press the product in, because you don't want for your makeup to be splotchy because you just went in with a thick layer and used a powder product over a wet product.
Come my way, baby. Top down on the highway, baby. And if you let me lay it, shorty, she ain't even got a visa. Out of town one night.
And when I say thick layer, I mean a pressed powder.
Everyone falls. And I know from the first time I'm seeing love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I would fall for you. You got to know that everyone falls. Oops, I done fell too deep, baby. I think you got me, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. I'm falling, but
y'all, so I'm going in with the NYX black liner, and we are going to line her lid. Now, at first I was just going to do a little thin liner because she said she wanted something soft and sultry, but she ended up changing her mind after that, and she wanted a thick liner. And y'all, I really used to be scared for real when people used to ask me for liners because, girl, why would you ask me to do that? But only tip I have for a liner is to take your time and use a steady hand.
And when I did see you, you treat me like shit because I'm just some girl who doesn't know what she wants, and you have a path, and you're going to be great, and I'm going to be forgotten, and therefore you won't be able to give me the time of day because you have bigger things to pursue.
Okay, so y'all can see that liner is not straight, so we gonna fix that. What we're gonna do is take some concealer, the same concealer brush that you probably use for your eyebrows. You're gonna take it, put some concealer on it, and go on top of that, like what you see what I'm doing here, and then let your client know not to open their eyes. A lot of times people talk with their eyes. They might be squinting or pressing hard with their eyes because they are talking. Let them know, hey, I kind of got to concentrate on this part, or don't open your eyes. And then make sure you set the eyes as well. So take some black or off black eyeshadow, and then just go over the wet liner with it, and I promise you, you won't have any problems with liner ever again.
Can't make you happier now.
Y'all, it's something about them lash lines, like they just take the whole look to another level. Now we are lining the lips, and we are going in with that brown color, and we are going to blend that out a little bit, and then we are going to go in with a nude. Also, when you are doing lips, make sure you go around the lips just to make sure that the lips are not sloppy looking. You don't want a sloppy lip, sis.
For one night. For one night.
Y'all, she funny for real. But anyways, we are going to highlight her with two highlighters. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know I ain't say that right. I never say it right. And then I'm going to use ColourPop. And I think I'm going to leave those in the description box because I don't know exactly what colors I used.
On my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Understand what I need.
No, for real though, this look came out bomb. Like, we almost done, and like I'm just adding to the look. But anyways, I'm going in with a beauty blender to kind of take some of the shine away from the highlight, and then I'm going to do her lashes because we want the lashes to blend with the lashes that I'm going to put on her later. And then we are going to do her bottom lashes as well, because what is a look without bottom lashes? Do y'all see how her face looks though? Like, you don't have to have smooth skin to get a good beat. For real, use a good primer and moisturizer, and that's half of the battle right there. Y'all, so we went ahead and added her some moles off camera because, you know, she had moles and she did not want them to be covered up. But this look ended up coming out fire. Like, y'all can't even stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all see how, like, everything just came together. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Still gonna hold on.